today we have a mail time. And I have 3 things that I got in my mailbox from 3 separate places. So we're going to crack them open and see what they are. The first one is a Amazon Prime. So we got no note, but we got a big thing of connectors. This is greatly appreciated. I use this stuff all the time, and these are heat shrink ones. Heat shrink wire connector kit. Pretty nice, huh? So, thank you very much. Just no note in there. Thank you, whoever you are. I always end up using those consumables. Awesome. 250 pieces of joy. Okay, the next one, we have something pretty cool here. I recognize his name, and he said he was going to send something. So this is exciting. You guys are going to get to see what it is. This man posted about this on Sloppy. So, wow, we got notes, we got instructions. Matt, I am a huge fan of the channel, and it was one of the inspirations for making this boost controller. It looks pretty basic, but it has a ton of functions that make it a great unit. Also, it's way easier to configure than anything else I have played with. This is the last of the prototype units. I hope you enjoy it. So, this is called the Spoolie Boy. Oh, he even has it right here. It says Spoolie Boy. So, here's the instructions on how to use it. Here is the unit. Well, he even taped padding over the screen to not. It's a touchscreen boost controller, and it has crazy features. He has a full-length YouTube video. I will post in the description, and if I don't, make me do it. He has a full video on how to use this, and it completely controls a solenoid. And it also has inputs for wideband and fuel pressure. And I don't know if it can do something else, but you can set limits and it will cut the boost down to wastegate. And if you have fuel pressure drop, or if you have the wideband run away on you or something like that, really, really cool. So I'm really interested in trying this out. What did he put in here? A potato? There's a potato in here? There's inline fuse holders, and there's a box of bacon. Is there actually bacon in here, or is it just, it looks sealed. This is scary. Naturally smoked imported bacon. There is actually bacon in here. Fully cooked, naturally smoked bacon and potatoes. So he sent bacon and potatoes. I would have just thrown that away. That's hilarious. That's incredible. So he sent a potato and bacon and the Spoolie Boy and some fuses. So, man, I'm going to do some testing on this. One of the neat things is this has so many advanced functions, and I can use it on, I want to wire it on my truck. So it can do all sorts of crazy boost control. I believe it has targets. It even has like staged for like after you launch, all sorts of things. It's really insane. I couldn't believe the amount of features he packed into it. And then he also has wideband and fuel pressure safeties built in. There really isn't, you're gonna have to watch the video. I won't do it any justice showing all of the crazy things it can do. And I think it's gonna be $300, and it's obviously this is a prototype, so it's gonna look nicer than this, surprisingly. So that is incredible. I can't wait to try that. I think it's hilarious that you sent me bacon. Boar's head bacon. So funny. No one's ever sent me bacon. Let's just think about that for a second. All right. So, now we got another one. Here, it says low dollar motorsports. Covington, Kentucky. I don't have my other knife with me. This one was closer. I couldn't, not that I couldn't find the other one, but I'm sorry. Got the Razor Stanley. This thing's a beast. So we'll open up this low dollar box. As you know, I like Low Dollar Motorsports. As you might not know, Low Dollar Motorsports is running a Sloppy Mechanics discount till the end of this month. I had posted about it before. Bam. Low Dollar's card. I got some, oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of, some good boys in here too. So, what we got is pressure sensors. Which ones are these? 0 to 100? Oh no, these are these are nitrous. 0 to 1600 psi. I mean, you can use them for a lot of things, but primarily nitrous oxide. So I told him I was interested in, I'm going to spray the G nitrous on top of the blower. And I'm like, man, it'd be cool if I just did nitrous pressure into the Holley and activated the bottle warmer and other things based off of the nitrous pressure. Also, I've never logged nitrous, fuel pressure, everything all at once. I think it would be really cool. And he's like, yeah, no problem. So he sent me 2 nitrous pressure sensors. He also sent me, now this is what I'm really interested in. This is a fast response IAT sensor, different manufacturer than GM. I forget who he said it's from, but he's going to probably have these available. He's going to do some testing with them. I'm very curious to test with this. I want to make an adapter that goes to this plug, and I would love to actually hook up both at the same time and see how much faster it is. There's all sorts of fast IAT sensors coming out. These are 0 to 100s. He sent me 2 of those. And then he sent me, oh boy, this is a shock ride height sensor. So it'll actually measure how far your shocks are traveling and if they are traveling. I don't have anything crazy enough to put this on, but this would be incredible to put on like Mark's car and measure shock travel. I don't think he has shock sensors at all. It would be difficult for me to put that on like my truck. He sent me shirts. Wow, what a guy. And then he sent me, this is for the shock sensor. These are adapters. He sells the adapter. I can tell right away that's the metric oil pressure to 1/8 inch MPT. And then these are to mount the shock travel sensors. These little guys right here. And then this is a remote pressure block. So what you do is you mount this guy to like your firewall with the 2 centers, and you put a pressure sensor, pressure sensor, pressure sensor, and then you run, the remote runs to it. A reason you would do this is if you have a part of the car that gets serious vibration or heat or other things, you are sacrificing the line and a fitting instead of a sensor. So incredible. He sent me all this stuff. I was not expecting to get this much from him. I was like, hey, I know you're a sponsor of Sloppy, so before I purchase one of these sensors, do you want to send me one? And he goes, yeah, and he sent me all this other awesome stuff. So, incredible, guys. Thank you for the haul. I can't wait to test this stuff out. Look at the awesome documentation on the shock travel sensor and how to wire it in and everything else. That stuff's incredible. And I'm looking forward to using the IAT and nitrous pressure and everything else. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this bacon. Eat it. That's hilarious that you sent me bacon and a potato. Bacon and potatoes. So that is our mail time haul. I will link to Spoolie Boy video, and I will link to Low Dollar Motorsports, and I'll dig up the coupon code and put that in the description below also, so you can take advantage of that for the next 10-15 days I think you have. So that's it. Thank you everybody for sending things. You are awesome. Bye bye.